required for jumping, dancing.
Good morning.
Hi there. Now I start getting really subtle.
It's no surprise that the newest film, the live-action Little Mermaid, the excitement is at an all-time high, and today we wanted to take you back behind the scenes of how this film was made. But before we get into more of these moments, some trivia for you. Where did the origin story of The Little Mermaid come from? Leave your guesses in the comments down below and stick around to the end of the video to find out if your answer was correct.
Halle Bailey, when she sang for us, it was so emotional. She set the bar and no one ever surpassed it.
Poor child. I've been watching you for a long time now, Dewey.
Halle is one of the most memorable and incredible experiences of this job. So talented, she's amazing.
The glimpses that we do get to see of the animation, we can notice that it does have that magic touch to it. Of course, CGI and not made like Avatar: The Way of Water, where the camera that was used to shoot the film was made for that specific film.
I remember thinking to myself, this is a really cool moment. I'm just gonna take a picture in my head and remember this forever.
Melissa McCarthy as Ursula, she's extraordinary.
She's so dishy and conniving.
We got a deal? I mean, I just gave you the premium package, kid.
She's hilarious and terrifying.
True. Yes.
Now obviously with this more of a low-budget film, a brand new camera wouldn't be in the works. Nonetheless, the animation looks stunning.
Unfortunate soul!
When people see Melissa as Ursula, I'm telling you, it's like something you've never seen before.
She is so good. Her Ursula is...
I mean, to have Alan Menken and to have Lin-Manuel Miranda and then, oh, they're working together. It's kind of crazy.
We have gotten a few interviews with the cast and creators and what it was like filming for this classic story and becoming these characters.
The rehearsal process was unlike anything I'd experienced before. Rob and John, the director and producer, they're dancers originally, and they're choreographers, and they come from the theatre world. And I think you really felt that because we had so much time to rehearse, to workshop the script, to really understand who these characters are.
And speaking of transformation, we got to see the transformation take place for the creation of Ursula, which we can tell that the actress who plays her, Melissa McCarthy, has a fun time doing so.
And it begins.
The idea that this classic should be made into a live-action film came from the company itself, getting the idea, of course, from all the rest of the live-action films.
The Little Mermaid. It was the first film I ever scored. It's especially emotional coming back. And with Lin-Manuel Miranda, who is so brilliant, the songs we've written expand what Little Mermaid is.
On December 6, 2017, it was reported that Rob Marshall was being courted by the Walt Disney Company to direct the film, while Jane Goldman would serve as screenwriter.
I was really happy to get the chance to write lyrics.
We just jumped into the trenches and said, let's just play.
In my heart, my 5-year-old little self, she could have seen me now. I think she would just be blown away.
1 year later, in 2018, it was revealed that this film would prove to be challenging to create in a live setting, as they felt that it's a very complicated movie to take from animation to live action.
We pulled off these songs that I think are really magical.
Have you not heard that scuttlebutt? No, the gossip, the buzz, the who said what, who does that, yeah, the scuttlebutt.
I feel really proud to work on The Little Mermaid because these characters live in my heart.
Live action's a whole other world, so you have to be very careful about how it's done. Of course, they did end up figuring it out in terms of the character design and how to shoot certain scenes.
I don't know when, I don't know how, but I know something's starting right now.
Halle Bailey talks about her character and the relationship between her and Eric.
Yes, I definitely feel that Ariel and Eric's relationship is definitely a bit more nuanced in this version. You get to understand the reasoning for their connection and their genuine friendship.
And aside from the story, we can look at the musicality of it all. Of course, we know the songs and the words from the original film, but hearing it in this way just gives a whole new perspective on it, and we get to hear from the cast like Daveed Diggs when he recorded Kiss the Girl.
There, you see her, sitting there across the way.
These songs feel like they've always been there. You might not have listened to it in 30 years, and the second you hear the first notes of it, you know the whole song.
But real quick, make sure you guys check out our Instagram page, linked down in the description. There's a ton of interview moments and memes, so make sure you check it out and give us a follow.
Little like bald caps on.
Yeah. Fun. But that's a fun day to work right together, bald caps and.
Well, you just get so used to it.
Yes, you don't realize that you don't have anything on. I mean. And you just pray for the special effects guys to do a good job.
Yeah.
Yours was good. You had a fantastic main affair.
We can go back to Melissa McCarthy for just another moment and appreciate the casting choice for this character. She really does play this character really well, and even has the voice for it.
That's better.
We even have some information regarding the shipwreck scene when Ariel saves Prince Eric. Jonah is so much taller than me, Halle said, but I had to hold him up, and we kept laughing about those boots that he had to wear because he kept sinking under because of the boots.
The songs we've written really do expand what Little Mermaid is.
Rob Marshall, he has that rare gift of being able to honor everything that makes the original special, but also bring all of himself to it.
So we raised our hands and asked director Rob Marshall, "You don't see the boots, right? So can we just take them off?" Because he kept stepping on my toes. Marshall did not agree and the boots stayed. "But we were just dying in the water the whole time," Bailey continued. But that was just the funniest moment to me.
The world that Rob Marshall created pushes boundaries. He's doing something special.
Someday I'll be
Just a dream come true.
Composer to actor to set designer, everyone was really excited to work on this reimagining of the classic fairy tale, and we can even see Halle Bailey recording some of her songs.
up where they walk, up where they run.
With Halle Bailey singing, this just fills my heart.
When she sang Part of Your World, it was so moving to me. She does it with such depth and such passion, it actually takes on a new life.
Reviews have already come in about this film from early showings and critics' reviews, and coming from Variety themselves, they believe that it's important with any Disney remake that is chosen to be done, keeping the magic and fantasy that most people have already seen, even if you change the story just a little bit, but not too off-putting.
The character of Ariel is a girl who feels displaced. She wants something more, and you feel that in every pore of Halle. I think The Little Mermaid is an iconic, powerful story. It was important to expand and make it a fuller experience.
With the other live-action remakes, a lot of people ask why it was made, but with The Little Mermaid, it's more of a classic that people cherish, so creators were extra careful with how this story was told and what they changed.
When I first saw the original Little Mermaid, my whole world changed. Like so many of us little girls, we all just wanted to be mermaids.
At least half of Disney's recent cover versions have been colossally disappointing, according to Variety, turning touchstones of Americans' collective childhood into garish CG eyesores while threatening to tarnish our memories of the original. The casting choices could be all the more reason to revisit this classic story. Melissa McCarthy and Javier Bardem play Ursula and King Triton, and they both sit down talking more about their characters and what it was like getting suited up and being inspired by the previous voices.
For me, it's like, Pat Carroll's original performance was incredible, and at a certain point I had to just say, I have to stop the nerves and just think about it as if this didn't exist. How would I, which still giving an homage to the first one, but really how would I just tackle it if this had never been seen before.
And as far as the answer to our trivia question, a little history background for those who may not know, but some might, the Little Mermaid story is actually based on Hans Christian Andersen's version of the story of the same name. This was written back in the 1800s, with a young mermaid who, like Ariel, constantly asked about the above world and, more interestingly, death. This is where the moment happened in the story of when she began to perish in the water. Obviously, this version was much, much darker than Disney's version for obvious reasons.
Where is it?
Peanut, don't cross my lens!
The outpouring when we released that teaser and just kid after kid being like, "You're like me." The world is so excited to see this role. I'm really excited for that moment to finally happen.
So what do you guys think about all these moments? Which one was your favorite, and are you excited to see this film? Let us know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications on for more videos just like this. That's it for today though. We'll see you all next time with a brand new video.
We are on set every day, and there's always a beautiful, very soft melody that she's just humming along to. I never said anything. I never wanted her to stop, just to feel Halle be that Little Mermaid. I think we're gonna feel that for a long time.